Alright guys, next up is the installation of our front and rear two-piece rotors for the ND Miata. We're going to go ahead and start with the front right here. These are our special two-piece ND front Miata rotors, where they're 280 by 22 two-piece aluminum hat rotors that fit with the OEM calipers. Now, we said earlier that we didn't go with the Brembo package because at one point we were going to go ahead and throw on our big brake kit, but I do want to note that these rotors are to spec, so they will work with your OEM setup to get a bigger rotor, more vents, better cooling, and will work with your Brembo setup. So with that said, we're going to go through a quick installation process, very simple, on how to install our two-piece rotors onto your ND Miata. And there you guys have it. Quick installation of our 280 by 22 millimeter front rotors for the ND Miata. As you guys can tell, it fits with the stock caliper. We'll be upgrading pads very shortly, but you guys can see how much more airflow you're going to be able to get through this, the thickness, and just how much better of a braking power you're going to have with our setup right here. We're a big fan of Rotor DS25 pads here for the MX-5 Miata, especially pairing with our two-piece 280 by 20 millimeter front rotors. As you can see right now, fresh rotor is about to install a brand new set of pads, just as easy as installing the rotors. 2 bolts, pop this off, throw the pads in, and before you know it, you're ready to stop in no time. And there you guys have it, our ND front two-piece rotors, 280 by 22, paired with a set of brand new Rotor DS2500 pads. Whole installation shouldn't take you more than about 30 minutes. You'll be good to go. Alright guys, just to pair up perfectly with our 280 by 22 millimeter rotors in the front, we also have our MiataSpeed 280 by 11 inch rotors for the rear, which makes it a great pair whether you're Brembo in the front or stock in the front right here. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick installation process, same as the front, to install our MiataSpeed 280 by 11 millimeter rotors in the rear, also going with the Rotor DS2500s to pair with the front. While the rotor's out, I can show you a quick comparison of the difference between our two-piece 280 by 11 rotor and the OEM stock rotor. You definitely have a lot more meat for the stopping in the rear to pair with your brakes. Okay guys, that concludes the installation of our rear two-piece rotor, 280 by 11. OEM is 9 millimeters. We are at 11 millimeters in the rear. A perfect pair for whether you have Brembo or non-Brembo in the front, matched with our 280 by 22 front rotor upgrade. Alright guys, now that we have completed the installation of our front and our rear rotor upgrade, stay tuned for our next episode, which will be stainless steel brake lines, our own personal MiataSpeed smoke and red brake lines for the ND Miata paired with ATE Type 200, the perfect package to complete your brakes.